Hello, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and welcome to the 20th episode of my Rails of Industry Minecraft series. In today's episode, I'm going to be setting up this cart that I built in the last episode so that I can actually get it up and running. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do is I want to make a few things that I didn't make before, just a few blocks, and the first one is a module toggler. And let's go ahead and look at the recipe. It is like this. The orange dye might be an issue here. Let me see if I don't have anything that's orange. I actually do. This should work fine. Okay, so if I take this mystical orange flower and get a mortar and pestle, I should be able to make this work. Okay, so if we do that and then get it down to the floral orange powder, I think I will be able to use that in the recipe. Yep. So let's take that, and then the second thing I will want is some advanced detector rail. I should already have this. Yes, I do have it. I already have that automated, so that's cool. So let's go ahead and grab a module toggler once I throw it in my MA system here so that it can make it automatically. And actually, I want to grab two of these. Yep, let's do that. And wait a second. There we go. Okay, so let's roll down here to where I'm actually going to set this up, which is over here. And actually what I want to do is I want to take this track, and what I'm going to do is, like I said in the episode before, I think I'm actually going to have the cart mine in a 3x5 pattern, as in 3 wide and 5 high. So that I don't have any unfortunate accidents like I did last time, where it took a big chunk out of the wall here that I didn't want it to take out. So the reason why I actually stopped at the end of this tunnel and came back last episode is that there were no blocks here, and I forgot to give the bridge builder material to actually be able to build a bridge. That won't be a problem because I realized my mistake, and that should be fixed. So what I want to do is, actually, I'm going to go down here right now, and I'm going to mine out the bottom of this. I'm going to get to Y level 40, and then I am going to mine just a few blocks out, and I'm going to set up some stuff down here. So what I'm going to do right now is, let's just go ahead and fill this out. Let's go ahead and also make this track here. And I should put down some torches, that way I don't have monsters spawning down here like I just had, because obviously that's not a good time. Unfortunately for me, the cart won't be able to place torches by itself, which obviously is unfortunate, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put an advanced detector track right here, and I'm actually going to put one right here as well, and then I'm going to run some track like so, and let's run this all the way up. And I think what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to put my module toggler down here. And I actually might only need one of them. So let's see here. Yellow is up. Okay, so I'm probably going to need two of these. Let's see here. I think if I do one there and one there, it should be alright. Okay, so now I got to figure this thing out. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. So the drill, I want to be toggled on in the blue direction. Blue direction activate, orange direction deactivate. That is exactly what I want. And I think... Okay, do we still have it? Does this thing still have a chunk loader? Because I thought that had been actually taken out, but I'm not sure, because obviously the module toggler still has it listed, and if there is a chunk loader, I would very much like to add that to the cart. Otherwise, I think there are a few different ways I can get around that. I do not see it. Okay, so yeah, I don't think it is a thing anymore. It used to be one of the modules you could add, and it was actually pretty nice to have when it worked. I feel like there was a time where it was actually part of the mod, but it didn't actually work like it should. Okay, so, okay, yeah. It's not here unless I'm just missing it. But there are ways we can do some chunk loading without it, I think. That should be able to work. So let's go ahead and set this one up. This one needs to be orange on and blue off. So there we go. So basically, when the cart is returning from its mining trip, I want it to turn off the drill so that it doesn't accidentally mine my flex duct and maybe some other stuff that like the conduit down here that I have, the glass fiber cable. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I need to install a cargo manager and maybe even more than one cargo manager. I'm not sure, but that is something I do need to install here. So let's get rid of some stuff that I should not need right now. And I do need some more advanced detector rail. And let's grab that. For right now, let's grab 3 more because I feel like that's going to be the amount that I need. So what I'm going to do is let's put one here, and one here. Because what I want to do is I think right here I'm going to have an external distributor. As well as right here. And obviously my cargo managers will go right here and right here. There's one thing I did forget to build, and that is a liquid manager. Because my minecart will be able to pull liquids from the environment. I'm hoping that it's going to get mostly lava and water. So I need that liquid manager, I think is what it's called. So there we go. It is okay. So we need to be able to make advanced tanks. Do I have any of that made? Okay. I think I do have the tank panes made. So now we just need some of the huge tank panes. No, go back. And an advanced tank. And there we go. So that is a liquid manager. And that will help me pull liquids out, I believe. So let's go ahead and make one of these if I can. I can, so that's cool. I will have to set up some tanks, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Okay, so that's taken just a little while, unfortunately. You know what, I might as well grab some tanks. Okay, so for right now, I might go ahead and use Railcraft tanks in the future. Just because they look really cool, I feel like. But for right now, I'm just going to use some portable tanks. So let me see if I do not have that automated. So let's go ahead and automate that because that is something I will need in the future. Let's go ahead and put that in there. Let's grab 2 of these guys. And there we go. Actually, I need to grab the other one as well. And then, let's see. So I've automated the conversion kits here. And the conversion kits are really easy to make from thermal foundation. They're just basically 2 upgrade kits or more slapped together. So for the resonant conversion kit, it is all 4 upgrade kits slapped together. If you've been watching me before, I have used these upgrade kits quite a bit on my thermal expansion machines. So I've automated this. Let's go ahead and grab, let's just grab 2 of these. To be honest, the resonant or the indium is not that much more expensive than the signalum to me, so that won't be a problem. Okay, so I should probably grab some fluid duct as well, because I do need some sort of way to get the fluids out. And I do need the hardened fluid duct because I will be getting some lava. The regular fluid duct will break with lava. It will not break, but it'll melt, I guess. Same thing to, I mean, it's the same thing to me, but whatever. Okay, so I need one more external distributor for the liquid manager. So let's get that crafted up. And that will go right here. And there is the liquid manager. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let me see. I should have some channels here on both of these glass cables here. So, okay, so I need to set these up. So I just need to add, I believe, 2 things to the cargo manager, and that would be coal and track. So let's do the engine, and then I also need, and I need to change that to the blue color. This also needs to be the blue color over here. Let's disable the other 2 slots. And then, yeah, let's go back to railers. We need to add to the cart, so that is correct. this arrow direction. This external distributor, or this cargo manager rather, will be just used to remove items from the chest storage slots. My goodness, I cannot speak. This needs to be on the yellow color because of this yellow right here. So let's do that. And it doesn't matter if I have everything as one slot, because this will only be used to pull items out. So that's cool. So let's go ahead and run the covered cable here, and I need to do a little bit of digging here. I don't actually need to hit the liquid manager just yet. I won't need to in the future though, but what I can do right now is let's put down this, and then let's get our buses here. Okay, so this one is that'll be giving items to my system, so I need to get the export bus over here, and I will need to do coal and railers. To be honest, I shouldn't need to do coal, because after it gets mining, it should mine its own coal. Okay, so let's set this up. And actually, I'm not going to even set up the coal just yet. So I'm not going to use the capacity card right here. I probably might have to do that in the future, but for right now, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so I need to get track into here, so I need to set up that. So track, I need to have the green go to the top right. Okay, each side has its own slots, I think is the correct way to have that. I think. Okay, so track. Let's go ahead and grab some facades here if I can. And because I would like this to look halfway decent, let's do that. Let's put the import bus over here. And this can import everything, so I don't need to really do anything setup-wise for that. And then I should be able to just run this up, and it should connect up. And I should start seeing some track come into here. If I see track coming into here, that means I've set up this layout wrong, and I'll need to do something about that. So let's throw some track in there. And I think let's set up the liquid actually. So for right now, I think I'm going to have the tanks be one tank be here and one tank be here. Let's upgrade those real fast while they're out, and then let's do a little digging so we can do our conduit here, or our flow duct. Okay, so there's the external distributor. And then, oh shoot, I lost my spot. And then if I go up from right here, I think that is the tank. Oh, there we go. And let's do a little cover-up work there. Okay, so do I have some lava with me? Because I would like to do a little bit of sorting here with my servo. And I need more hardened fluid duct. Do I have that automated? I do. Great. And actually, I need to get filters. And I don't have that automated. Because I'm not going to be able to filter it on the extraction side, but I will be able to filter it on the insertion side. So I can't use my servos to filter it. And I will only need one servo, actually. So let's get a filter, and I don't need anything fancy, just a regular filter will do for me. So let's grab 2 of the filters. And that should work great. So right now, let's put a fluid duct there. I already have the fluid duct over here. So let's filter this to be whitelist, and let's do lava. Ooh, I'm not sure that the filter will work on liquids. I guess we'll find out. So white list, I did lava already. Let's do water on that one. And then we can just connect this up to the external distributor here. Actually, I need to go the other way. Oh, can I not? Okay, so I might have to pull directly from the liquid manager. Unless there's a different distributor for liquids. You know what? I'm just going to slap my servo on and hope it works. It may not. Who knows? So let's turn this on. This is the purple side, so I do need it to do on the green side. So purple on green. Yes, that should be good. Should is the magic word there because I've had problems with these things before. Okay, so I'm not getting any items into my cargo manager. And that means I probably erred. Let's see. Oh, yep. Okay, so what color is that? This looks to be green, the little sliver I can see. So let's do top right. Okay, so track is going into there. That is fantastic. Over here, I don't know if I set up that one. So let's take a peek. Oh, I need the proper side. Crud. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, so it's green. So green on... It doesn't even matter, to be honest, because... Okay, so that should work. Did I grab my bus? I did. So let's reset this up. I don't need to set this up at all, so I just need to attach it, and then I need to put the kibble facade back to make it look nice. Okay, so that should be connected up. Let me check if I did this. I did. Okay, so it is about time for me to get this party started. Let's go ahead and do... Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up real fast, and once I have this cleaned up, I will be right back. So I've got my tunnel cleaned up a little bit, and what I need to build next is a personal world spike cart. Actually, I might need the standard world spike. 5x5 chunks at world load and keeps them loaded may require fuel depending on config settings. So let me take a look at what the description is. Okay, to be honest, I'm going to use the standard world spike cart. We'll see if this works like it should. I really hope it does. I'm not sure if it will play nice with FTB utilities chunk loading, but we're going to try it. So let's go ahead and slap these guys in here. Let's grab this. And actually... I don't think this will work with how I want to set this up. Yeah, I don't think that'll work. Whoa, what? Oh. It's because I put it in the wrong spot. That pattern doesn't go there. It goes in here. Because the system I currently... As I'm envisioning it, the cart will go down one track. It'll finish up mining, it'll fill its chest, and then it'll come back, and then it'll loop around, and it'll do the seam beside it. But the thing is, if I have the world spike cart attached to the back of the my mining cart here, when it turns around, it would then be in front, and that'll be a problem. I don't think that'll work. So either I need to design my track so that it will work. And I think that's entirely possible. Are there switches? Are there switch tracks? There are. I could use some switching madness to get this done. And let's take a look at track here. Are there any switch tracks, or do I have to just do the vanilla options? Might just have to use vanilla options. Essentially, if I do some switching, I can have it. You know what? Let's just see if I can get this to work. So let's grab a switch and some more track here. I will also need controls adjacent. I don't need switches. I just need regular redstone. What am I thinking? So if I have I need redstone. Duh. So let's grab some redstone. I think I'm gonna need a toggle switch of some sort. Let's see if they might have to build my own. It's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so let's do that. Let's grab some redstone. I should only need 2 blocks here. Okay, let's see if I can't build this. So basically, I want the cart. I need to grab my world spike cart. Oh crud, I'm already out of range. Okay, standard world spike cart. I'm gonna need some ender pearls as well, I believe. I think that's the fuel to keep the chunks loaded. So let's grab some ender pearls. Let's also grab some more cobblestone so that I can set something up when I actually put down my cart, so that I can set up the crafting grids. Okay, I also need some track here. I need detector track. I believe that will work. And I don't have that automated. I have the advanced detector track, but that will not work, I don't think. Okay, so that's actually pretty easy. Nothing expensive there. So let's grab, and I believe I will need 2 of these. Okay, so I'm gonna need to do just a little bit more mining to give me just a little bit more space down here, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. That should be enough space. How can I set this up? I should have grabbed a lever. I can make a lever. And when I say 1, I mean 2. Okay, so there is that. Let's go ahead and do this as well. Let's okay, so let's see here. How can I make this work? Okay, so anytime the cart returns from mining, it will actually be facing backwards. So, as in when I say backwards, I mean, let's actually go ahead and slap it down. Actually, I need you to turn around. I need you not to be facing that way. Okay, so let's disable the drill real fast. Okay, so the reverse button's right here. And the GUI does take a while to load because I have so many modules. But let's see here. Actually, I need to have this not connected for right now. Because I want the cart to be over here, just for simplicity's sake. Okay, so let's turn this on, turn it around, and then shut it off. Wait, why did you not go? I don't know why he's not moving, but I don't like it. Okay, I'm just gonna break him real fast. And let's replace him. Let's turn off the drill. Okay, so that's what I want. I just want him facing that way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up the world spike cart like that. Shoot, I forgot a crowbar. And let's go ahead and do that. So this should keep the chunks loaded if I have these attached like so. Okay, crowbar would have been a whole lot easier. So let's go ahead and throw these in here. So far, so good. Each ender pearl gives 4 hours, which obviously is a pretty long time. So a whole stack gives 6 to a day, so just over 2 days. So that's actually really, really nice. Oh my goodness. Okay, so when the cart comes back, it will be facing the wrong way. And actually, let's give myself just a little bit more room here. So that maybe I can think here. You know what? So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna try to figure this out. I know there's a way to do this. I just need to figure it out. So once I have something in the works, I will be back. So I've hit an unfortunate complication. The carts, while linked, do not want to go around these bins that I'm creating with these levers correctly. So obviously that means this is going to be out. I'm going to have to come up with a different solution. I think what I'm going to do is just much more of a low-tech solution, and that is me manually going ahead and chunk loading areas that I'm going to mine with this cart beforehand. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of this cart. I'm just going to have this modular cart here, and what I need to do is I just need to manually chunk load everything, which means I'm going to have to take a little bit of time here to go ahead and do this. I'm going to claim it and then chunk load it, but it should work. Let's go ahead and test everything, or let's actually go ahead and set up a few things. The bridge builder, it needs stone to function. It might be able to use other things. I'm not 100% sure, but I can, excuse me. I can manually manufacture stone with a smelter. Now, I've added this smelter between episodes because it is something that I would like to have, and it is going to give me stone maybe. I don't know. Maybe it might not actually put it into this slot here. Let's see here. Let's actually just go ahead and turn this on. Right now, I have the drill disabled, which it should be. I have the engine disabled. I do need to activate the divine shield real fast, so let's do that. Actually, I could have turned on the drill, but that's okay. It'll turn itself on. I might have to add bridge builder material. It doesn't look like the smelter is putting its stone into that slot, so I will have to do that manually. That shouldn't be a big deal, though. Yeah, it's not putting it up there. I was really hoping it would put it up here, but apparently it's not. So I'm just going to have to go ahead and add that to right here. And let's go ahead and set this up. Bridge material. Apparently you can use bricks. It looks like anyways. So let's set this to be blue. I can set up the export bus later. It's not really that big of a deal. For right now, let's see if this thing is going to do its work. So I have already set up the drill intelligence to only mine out these blocks right here. However, the ore extractor will sometimes mine other blocks. Is it mining stuff right now, or is it just... I don't know why it's not mining anything right now, to be honest. Because it should be. Okay, so apparently it found what? Okay, so I think what happened yep. It just ran out of internal tank space. It was trying to get rid of the water, and it ran out of space. What are you doing? I don't even know how he did that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is let's get rid of him. Oh, he's got the shield. I need to turn off the shield. Okay, so that might be a problem. Let's actually give him a little bit of help getting past this water here. I'm worried that he's going to get himself into a situation like this. Okay, so we're like past the water at this point, so let's do a good old cover up here. This never happened. Okay, so let's go ahead and put him back down. Let's actually put him on the other side over here. He probably lost his water inventory, but that's okay. Okay, so I need to set up the height controller. I need to do the drill intelligence again, and it just needs to be a 5x3 area is the only area that needs to be mined. Actually, I was wondering if I couldn't disable this ore extractor. Apparently I cannot. I would actually kind of like to disable it. I really probably shouldn't have added it because the main function of this cart is going to be to dig tunnels for me, not necessarily to actually mine and get materials. That's just going to be kind of a byproduct here. But that ore extractor might actually cause more problems than anticipated here. I was hoping that once the tanks filled up, the car would actually turn around and go back to base. But that obviously did not happen. I do want it to set up at level 41, so that's great. Let's go ahead and put the track back in. So that's cool. I do have a little bit of stone. Let's put that in as well. And actually, let's keep one for me. Let's go ahead and turn off that so that I can add the coal back in. And then let's actually grab some of that track back so I can, actually it doesn't even matter. It can lay its own track. Let's see, is there anything else? I would like to set up the bridge, the export bus up here, but I can do that later. I just want to see if this thing is going to actually function like I want. So let's grab some more stone. Let's get rid of some stuff that I don't need for right now. Grab 3 stacks of that, and then I need to go ahead and set up the incinerator. Actually, I won't be able to set that up just yet, I don't think. I will be able to set up the cobblestone, the crafters for the cobblestone though. So let's do that, and then I do want to set up double compressed cobblestone here. So in the second crafter, I want to do double compressed cobblestone. So obviously, like I explained last episode, that is to save inventory space. And actually, I might have... okay, is the second one not working? Or is it just taking its time? I wonder if only one of them can craft at a time, or... Okay, that's weird. The first one is working, but the second one is not. I was hoping to set up the third crafter, but that's okay. So the smelter, I do want to set up like that. Except for the fact that it doesn't seem to actually be putting it in the bridge builder slot, so... Okay, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let's go ahead and fill up the bridge builder slot. And let's make sure the drill is off. Turn this on and activate the shield. Actually, what I want to do is I want to turn this cart around. With the cargo managers and stuff, I can actually do that by clicking right here. So I'm gonna have this, just for the time being, have it turn the cart around because I want it to go down the other side. Okay, as you saw, the cart flipped around. It should exit this way. Okay, so let's set that back to straight like it should be. And there we go. Let's see if she's gonna do some mining for me, or if she's just gonna get in a crap load of trouble again. I might actually need to change the drill intelligence a little bit. I'm thinking that maybe... Yeah, he's not digging quite high enough, and I'm not really sure why. Because I definitely have 5 taken out, so let's just do this. So that should rectify that situation. Looks like he's going to do okay. Hopefully he doesn't find himself into trouble. I feel like he will at some point, but that... I'll deal with it when I have to deal with it. So anyways, yeah, I think this is going to be my implementation of this cart here. I will need to manually chunk load things, which is kind of a pain, but it is still better than me having to actually mine everything out. This cart should do a pretty good job of doing that for me, and I'm pretty excited about that because this will save me some time. It'll do some manual labor for me, and I'm pretty excited about that. So anyways, if you enjoyed today's episode, definitely give it a like. If you enjoy watching automation in modern Minecraft, that's typically what I do. So definitely consider subscribing to my channel if that's kind of your thing, if you haven't already. Anyways, signing off, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and I will see you next time.